Hello, YouTubers. Making a video again. Haven't made a bit. Fuck. If I could talk right, maybe that would help. I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd update y'all and talk a little bit. Last night, uh, night before last, actually, I started back on my vaping mod box, and as you know, I vaped with the Vibe for a while. So I thought I'd switch, from a pin unit to a box mod or vape mod of some sort. And everything was going great and everything. I started getting headaches, so I kind of laid off for about a couple of days, 3 or 4 days. As it turns out, I have really bad allergies. And apparently I'm allergic to something that's that's in the vape juices. I don't know what it is, but anyway, last night I was vaping, and it lasted. The cartridge lasted for about that one whole day, and then on to the next day. But then last night, the box itself started, flashing blue. And if you have a 2.0 Mistic, you know that when it flashes when the battery's going dead, or when you're empty. So automatically, I thought I was empty. I was like, there's no way in hell that I went through this cartridge this fast. And took the cartridge out, looked at it. It was semi-full. Dr. Pepper. Gotta love Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite. And, I started looking at it, and I was like, well, I wonder what's going on with it. Stuck it back in. Everything started working good again. I took a hit off. And the second drag on it, it started flashing again. So I thought, great. What have I done? I've messed up my vape box or my vape unit. I've fried it probably or something. Well, as it turns out, it wasn't the box. The box is good. It was the cartridge. The cartridge was not registering with the vape box. So I took the cartridge out, and I tested another old cartridge that I was using that was empty. I put it in there, and the atomizer started working really well. It started burning the juice that was inside there pretty good. So I took it back out. I put the one that I just bought, and it pulled the same thing again. Well, I started getting frustrated, and I was like, okay, well, fuck this. I put the one I bought back in there again. It let me take a hit off, but after that one hit, and the hit, it wasn't a full hit. What would happen is I would take a hit, I would get vape, but it was vape that was off and on. Like, it would do the thing, or it was like that, like off and on, and then it would just cut off, and it would flash blue again. So I stuck the old one back in there, hit the button, you could hear it start crinkling like it was burning the juice. So I went to take a hit off of it, and from experience, if you vaped with a 2.0, when you vape on an empty cartridge, you just basically, it tastes like you're smoking burning plastic, which you kind of are. So I blew that out. It was horrible. And then I took that one back out, put the other one back in there, the old one. I put the new one back in there. Tried it again, it did the same thing. Now here's my feel on this. These cartridges are supposedly tested before they are sold to you. My theory is that's a line of bullshit. Because if they're tested before they are sent out to you, these motherfuckers should work. And if you're paying $20 a pop for these little ass pods that hold, I believe they hold 10 milliliters, I believe, of e-liquid inside of them, you're getting ripped off. And where I fucked up was, and I'm gonna put this out there: don't take the cartridges apart. What I done was I popped the end of the cartridge off, the part where the contacts make contacts inside of your vape box, and I pulled that off thinking I could switch them around, take one off and put on the other. But those pods, they look like at the top, you got the top where you put your mouth to take the drag out of the vape box, okay, or out of the pod, okay? And then you got the bottom piece that connects to your vape box. Well, if you look inside of there, there's a little tab. It looks like you can push it and the bottom comes off. It does not. And if you try it, it will break and e-juice will go everywhere. So what do? I take a knife, I push the little tab in, I pry on it. It breaks the seal all the way around the bottom of it. So I pull it open. And I'm like, it was pretty simple to do that to this one. Why can't it be simple to do that to the other one? So I try to pull the other one off. It breaks. It breaks into like a million pieces. Fluid goes everywhere, all over my shirt. So what I'm saying is, I'm pissed. Like these vape, uh, these vape mods that y'all are selling, and I made a mistake. I took a thought for granted. Mistic is a very cheap and affordable way to vape. They sell the e-cigarettes. They sell their products and stuff like that, but their pods are faulty, and to be selling those at $20 a piece, and you send these out and they don't work, and they fail, or they have faults and stuff, and they don't work. I mean, that just pisses me off. That's $20 lost. I don't have any other vape pods. That was the only one that I bought that day, because I'm not gonna walk in the store and pay $80 for 4 pods. Yeah. I just answered myself. Excuse that. I don't do that I don't do that very often. I don't know what the hell that was about, but okay. Uh but I'm very, very pissed off at this. I've been using the vape the main vape names that gas stations and convenience stores sell: vape, I mean not vape, Vibe, Mistic, Enjoy, uh, and I think it's about time. I'm just gonna go out and spend that extra money and just invest in uh, a device where I can control what goes in it. What I'm smoking, what I'm vaping, and just go from there. I mean, if I'm not doubting all the other brands. If you're like me and you don't make that much money and you don't feel like going out and spending an arm and a leg for a vape mod that cost you about $150-$200 to put together, maybe Mistic is the way to go. But I pray to God that if you get these vape pods, they work, because this one didn't work for me last night. Uh, and me personally, I hate smoking cigarettes. I can't stand the way cigarettes taste. I can't stand the way they smell. I can't, you know, I mean, if you're a person that has vaped and have tried to go back to cigarettes to see if you could go back to them, You can't. I mean, most people, yeah, you can. But to most other people, the taste throws you off. The feeling of it throws you off. 'Cause you can literally taste all the chemicals that's going in your body, and it's really really upsetting. Uh, I'm just saying, Mystic. Uh, if you're gonna sell these pods, please make sure they work before you put them out here, because these pods that you're selling, they're failing, and people are getting ripped off right and left, and you may meet that person one day that'll be a complete asshole and decide to file a lawsuit about it. I mean, I don't know. Now, another thing that I'm curious about, is there anybody that knows if there is a refillable pod that you can buy for this unit? Is there a refillable plastic canister that you put down in there? Is the one that you get in the starter kit a refillable? I don't know. Hit me up, let me know, drop me some comments in the comment box below, and I'll make sure to look at them. As always, y'all have a nice day.